For a young person, being a newly qualified driver is an exciting time. In recent years, however, insurance premium tax has doubled from 6% to 12%, making policies less accessible and, in some cases, pricing people off the road. Well, Jonathan Gibson went to meet a new driver to see how telematics, or black box policies, are offering considerable safety and cost-saving opportunities.
Like most newly qualified drivers, Hayley's enjoying the freedom that comes with passing her test.
I've been driving since December 2017. I'm finding it very enjoyable because obviously you get to go out on your own.
Except Hayley's not quite on her own. Like a growing number of young drivers, Hayley's car's been fitted with a black box recorder, which monitors her speed, acceleration and braking patterns. Using telematics technology allows Hayley and Hayley's insurer to make sure she's driving safely.
So all we do is open the bonnet, and you can see that the black box device is fitted onto the battery.
And that's feeding information directly from the car back to your data hub?
It is per second as well, and that's how we analyse that data to give a driving score. This is the actual customer portal. So this shows every journey which the young driver takes, and that will go in the category of low risk, medium risk or high risk.
Marmalade's insurance policy for young drivers was developed with the British Insurance Brokers Association. They knew improving driver behaviour was the key to lowering insurance costs.
Without a black box, I was quoted £3,000 for my car insurance, but having the black box fitted, it dropped it down to £1,800, which is £1,200 saving. Just being a new driver, just passing my test, there are going to be things where you're not 100% confident with, so that you brake too harshly. So obviously, that could be dangerous to another person, obviously, because they could go to the back of you. So it's basically making you aware of these things.
If she hasn't got 100% on there, which she likes to have, she'll sort of look on the maps and where have I gone wrong? And she'll pinpoint that.
Smarter, safer, more competitive insurance is making our roads safer. But the government increase in insurance premium tax in recent years has meant that the British Insurance Brokers Association also has other concerns.
Back in October 2015, the rate was just 6%, but there's been 3 successive rate hikes, and that rate from June the 1st, 2017 went up to 12%, so it actually doubled. Now that means that the government now raking just under £5 billion a year in insurance premium tax. That affects over 20 million motor insurance policyholders, 20 million contents insurance policyholders, 3.5 million pet insurance policyholders, and ultimately that means that about £1 in every 8 that you pay for your premium goes to the Chancellor.
Following last year's increase in insurance premium tax, the Motor Insurers Bureau reported the first increase in the number of accidents involving uninsured drivers for more than a decade. Coincidence? Or are the two related?
There's been a 10% increase in the number of uninsured driving claims, but this increase came in August 17, just after the IPT rate has doubled, so we're sure there's a link there.
But it's not DIBA's only concern. It thinks IPT unfairly targets new drivers because they pay the most in insurance. Now it wants the government to act.
Freeze IPT, no more increases, they've gone too far. But not only that, let's help the young drivers, those young drivers who have the biggest premiums of all. Many of them are thinking about these telematics policies where you're 3 times less likely to have an incident. So let's provide a stimulus, an incentive, and let's zero rate IPT for under 25s with a telematics policy.
With a proven track record in reducing accidents, DIBA says offering young drivers a tax break will actually pay for itself.
We've calculated over 1,000 fewer deaths and serious injuries on the roads. So with that benefit of road safety, with more affordable premiums and a £200 million saving from government because they won't be dealing with all of these incidents, it's a win for everybody. Let's make that change.
By slashing the number of young drivers involved in accidents, telematics technology is already making Britain's roads much safer. But with the government's help, the insurance industry says it can go much further, offering more young drivers like Hayley a safer, more competitive motoring experience.